Is Cole Palmer the main man now for England? And do we need to start talking about him starting every single game as a number 10? What would you do? What positions would you play? But before we get into that, Man City defender John Stones, he will captain England tomorrow against Greece, live on talkSPORT. He's been speaking to our chief football correspondent Alex Crook about the importance of Cole Palmer.
You also had the honour, I think, today of presenting Cole Palmer with his Player of the Year trophy. I mean, his rise has been quite incredible, really. You obviously know him well from Manchester City. Is he taking it in his stride? Is he as ice cold off the pitch as he is on it?
Yeah, literally. I think the celebration's so fitting. No, I was honestly a huge fan of Cole. As soon as he came into the first team, was training with us, I was speaking to people about him and saying, keep your eye on him. I don't want to say I put my arm around him, but I did form a close bond with him right from the start. He'll probably say that I was tough on him or was on him quite a lot, but he always knew deep down that I loved him and was there for him, and I'm extremely proud. I was sad to see him leave as well. But yeah, what he's gone on and done at Chelsea and obviously here, I can't be happier for him. He deserves it, and it was a nice moment when I got asked to present that to him.
And you've already joked about it. You're not going to be on free kick duty tomorrow night, but I'm sure he fancies himself for his own Beckham moment against Greece.
Well, yeah, after the one he scored maybe a week ago or so, I actually spoke to him about it and said, where did this come from? But in those big moments, he's been ice cold, as people are saying, and yeah, if the moment comes, I've got full confidence in him.
Yes, John Stones there speaking about Cole Palmer. Crookie has obviously let us know as well. I think it's going around that Cole Palmer is going to start tomorrow. Right. So it's going to be another start for him in Lee Carsley's new-looking team. Mm-hmm. Look, you watch him every week at Chelsea. He's been unbelievable. Is he now? Are we looking at Cole Palmer being the main man?
One of. There are plenty, though, to choose from. That's the problem Southgate had. It's funny, the fact that Cole Palmer only played... In fact, I don't think he started a game in the Euros. He won England's Player of the Year last year. I think that probably says more about the rest of the team than it does Cole. There was no outstanding candidate in the past. We've had Saka, Bellingham, Kane. Yeah. The fact that he won it, I think, tells you how disappointed we probably really were, even though we got to the final. The fact that Cole won that, it's voted by the fans. I think his start to the season, his end to last season, probably has something to do with that. In answer to your question, Cole Palmer is going to be one of the players that if Lee Carsley gets the job, whoever gets the job permanently, they're going to look to players like Cole. The boy is a special talent. There is absolutely no doubt about it. He is a special, special player. But like I said, there's lots there. And players will dip in form. It's not impossible to think that Cole can go on this run for 6, 7, 8 months, but there will be a time where he dip. Every player does. Even the best in the world dip at some stage. But what he's got to do, he's got to try and find the right formula. And the problem that Southgate had in the tournament last summer was that he wanted to try and find a place for Foden and Bellingham. And he never quite sorted that conundrum out. I remember having a conversation with you about a year ago about I had to play Bellingham as a 10 and I would have left Foden out. That would have been mine. You said, no, drop Bellingham.
But Foden was having the best season of his life.
But so was Bellingham. So there's the problem. That's where what you said, and I'm now in your line of a train of thought. I think I would like to see Bellingham closer to Rice. The emergence of Mainu then created a scenario where he could solve a problem, but then he creates another one further up the pitch. What befuddled Southgate was on that left-hand side was Gordon. He wanted to play Foden there. Here's what he wanted to do. He wanted Foden, Bellingham, Rice, all on the pitch at the same time. And Saka. Saka's position was taken up, in my opinion, but it was it's the midfield to the left. And he never solved it. And when you play the 4-2-3-1, you can only have one number 10.
Yeah.
And that number 10 predominantly was Bellingham. And I get that because of the goals he scored and the influence he had at Barca. at Real Madrid. I do apologise. I'm now talking about Harry Kane at Bayern because he was so good. So you've now got to keep him in the number 9. The problem he then had is then he's got to find a place for Foden. And he's pushed Foden on the left. Now Carsley's got another lovely problem. He's got Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's on fire. There ain't many. Name a better number 10 in the country right now than Palmer.
No,
there ain't one right now, is there? Right?
No.
So if you're going to play Palmer, you've got to play him in a 10. Does he play 2 10s? Does he play Rice?
Yeah.
Does he then play Bellingham, who can be that 6, 8, and then become a 10? Well, more of a number 8, where he goes and joins that number. But where's Foden play? Saka starts on the right for me every time. Who's on the left? Is it Grealish now? Who's back in the squad? Gordon. These are the little problems he's got to sort out. Southgate never quite got it right.
Are you confident that Lee Carsley will get it right? Would you give him
the
job?
I don't know, Jay. I don't know, mate. There's no answer to that question. I'm not sure we're going to really, really know about Lee Carsley even in these 6 games. Honestly, I don't.
Nor do I.
And that's not a slight on him. What I want to see.
Do you think it's a little bit embarrassing though that this England situation is happening?
No, I don't.
You know that we are. I don't. We've got this unbelievable squad of players, right?
Yep.
And we don't know who to appoint as the manager.
No, I don't think it's embarrassing. I don't, because... I
kind of feel like we're just kind of like the FA are just going, let's just let it go quiet. Let Lee Carsley do it for now. And then, we'll take that option and we'll just go with Lee and, everyone will just kind of forget about it. And then the World Cup comes round, he gets one wrong like Southgate did every tournament and everyone's up in arms. No, it's England we're talking about.
No, I don't agree with that. I think the FA are doing exactly the right thing. They are waiting their time. They're looking
for what though?
Well, to see what the problem that Carsley's got, and the problem we've got as England fans, and the FA are going to have, is that Carsley's going to win all of his games, right?
Yeah.
So what are we really going to learn? Well, what I want to look at is, what I've seen bits of, is a far more attacking lineup. I'd like to see Lee Carsley. What he's done is put the best players in their best positions.
Yeah.
And try and create a culture, and certainly in the short time that he's got, to give us an England team that looks like we're going to take the game by a player on our terms. Not the. And I felt at time that Southgate, and he's done a great job, Southgate. But I think when you look back on his tenure, we'll look back and feel as though did he get the best out of what he had at the time? And I think that conversation we just had about Bellingham, Foden on that left-hand side, who plays in there? Kobe Mainoo. That number 11, that number 6 position alongside Rice. He put Conor Gallagher in there. One of the games. Now, have you ever watched Conor Gallagher? Conor Gallagher is not a 6.
No, he's not.
He's not. And he hung him out to dry. For that was a wasted game, in my opinion. So, do we come out of this looking at Lee Carsley's England saying, does he have a firm idea about the style of play he wants to play, what he wants to do? Looks like it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. He might. Can you see a 4-1-4-1? Can you see 2 number 10s? Or, as I said, Bellingham playing alongside Rice and being that number 8 that goes and joins Cole Palmer, whoever it might be in there, Foden. That's the progression I want to see, because we're going to win all the games. We're going to win them. It's how we win them. That's what I think we need to look at. And the FA have got a tough choice to make. I don't think it's going to be easy to just say, you've got it, because impress us. We know you're going to win it, but show us what you got into the bonnet.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.